Hey guys, what's going on? So I have two updates. First is super important. I bought a mic. So now I can do like anything. I can just move around or record my videos outside or in some noisy cafe or stuff like that. So super excited. And the second update is I tried to record a podcast. My first podcast! And I decided to share what I've learned from it. Well, let's put it this way. There are some technical stuff that I actually kind of predicted. And there are non-technical, more personal stuff that I didn't predict at all. And that was kind of unexpected, but really interesting. So let's figure out step by step. So technical-wise, I did this first podcast recording with a friend of mine, and we live in different cities. So I just connected with him via Zoom and pressed recording, but I know that Zoom recordings don't have high quality. So I asked him to record himself while we were recording via Zoom our conversation, to record himself using his phone, and I did it as well. The second thing is, of course, the sound. I didn't have mic then because it was a couple of weeks ago and this is brand new. We used headphones connected to the device that we were using for Zoom meeting. So basically my computer was recording Zoom meeting in the headphones, and it was also recording my voice using separate application. And the third thing is I was recording myself with my phone. So as the outcome, I had 3 video recordings, one from Zoom and one of each of our phones. And I had 3 audio recordings, one from Zoom and one from that separate recording from the application. Sorry, that's confusing. So technique-wise, it wasn't too complicated, honestly. We just set up everything and it worked. So honestly, it wasn't something that I was worried about, but those personal stuff that I didn't expect, that was interesting. So first of all, I figured that we had a plan. I prepared questions with ChatGPT, of course, but we had questions and we just couldn't stick to it. So basically we started with one topic and then we just flew to different, and then our conversation ended with some more psychological, philosophical topics of human behavior, which I enjoyed. But it wasn't the topic that we started with, which was basically, professional topic. What else? I felt new appreciation for Jimmy Kimmel or some other Jimmys and other hosts of late night shows and other talk shows, because it seems fun, it seems easygoing, but you actually have to stay focused. Of course, with time and experience, it should be easy for you, like any job, but it's not just sitting and talking. On one hand, you want the person you're talking to feel comfortable and relaxed, so you don't want to be rude, right, and interrupt them and hey, you remember we have agenda. It's not, some work meeting. But on the other hand, I still wanted to stick to agenda, to be sure that you constantly provide videos, like you do quality videos every week. You have to have those people who will be able to record this podcast with you, and it's like you can't promise quality, you can't promise interesting content, you can't promise even delivering this content with other people. And I understood that management job actually is really there. It's not that simple as it seems. So I will continue for now doing like videos like I did before, but better ones. I'm working on that. And I'll come back to the podcast a bit later. But hey, since I haven't prepared any other video this week and last week, but I still worked on something, just, take a look and let me know in the comments what you think of this experiment with the podcast. I know that it's bad. Well, not super bad maybe, but kind of bad. But still want to hear your thoughts. So I'm leaving you here with this podcast that we've recorded. Parts of this podcast, and hope you will enjoy it at least a little bit. And I'm gonna go and work on new scripts that will bring you some value finally. See you in my next video. My first podcast!
Yeah,
Yeah. Hi.
congratulations. Hi.
Thank you. Hi. I will talk to camera right now. So, hi. Welcome to my very first podcast. And today we have Eugene. We have
Yeah.
experience working together a long time ago.
Hello, my name is Eugene. I'm UX UI designer slash product designer slash a bit graphical designer. Yeah, I have more than about 6 years of experience on this field. The first thing that I want to say about like management in different digital projects. Yeah, it's about managing, and I think, and it's not a secret that good management is it's like a good start, yeah, for doing project, for doing business, and without good management, there are no work,
Yeah.
no good performance.
Why do you think so?
The main organizer of all this process in communication in work, it's manager, yeah. He stands on top of
Yeah.
all about all of this work, yeah, stuff. So we can like divide good manager, bad team, good team, bad manager.
Okay. Sorry. Define good team and bad team.
Bad team, lack of communication, where team members aren't like speaking and communicating between each other and
Okay.
do work like separately. But
But isn't it the job of the manager to make sure that they communicate and don't do their work separately?
yeah, of course, it's job of manager, but it's depend what kind of manager it is. Yeah, democratic or like the second
The second one.
type, the second one. For example, I have just we can imagine that I have
Okay, yeah.
manager. Yeah, I have manager.
Hypothetically.
He, for sure.
We
Yeah.
don't we don't name names.
For real, for real. It's like,
Okay,
yes.
yes.
Come on.
Yeah,
Uh,
okay. Hypothetically.
yeah,
It's not a real
hypothetically,
case. It's just a
that's a real
fantasy.
case.
Okay.
We have a manager which have like bad hard skills, good soft skills.
Okay, sorry.
How
I'm sorry. What, when you say hard skills for manager, what do you mean?
as a manager,
Yes.
right way to communication, yeah, some
Okay.
technical knowledge about some softs that manager needs to work with, and
Okay.
of course, I don't know, experience in managing people, You said that hard skill it's not so like you can gain your hard skill, but soft skills not. I disagree with this point because you can also gain your soft skill too. It's more maybe it's
Hmm.
uh, can be more difficult, yeah, more
Hmm.
hard, but it's also like it's
Agree.
real. We can do it.
Yeah,
We
it's real.
can.
And it's not something hard. You can just, be there for the team. And but
Mhm.
they were like demonstratively like, we won't do that. Like, do this yourself. And it was just like, I don't like when people do that. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
naturally
an.
want to help, so it's weird.
In other words, they did it without respect. Yeah, they like
Yeah,
without
something like
didn't
that.
help you without respect. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So I always had like, yeah, I'm a good professional, but yeah, I had the result I needed, but it was really hard with this team, like really hard because they didn't want to do any extra mile, though everyone separately was a good professional.
Yeah.
So this is the case.
First of all, it's a disaster. Yeah, when the team like
It's,
behavior like this
yeah,
inside like collaborate and go to this bad person and said, "Come on, man,
but
maybe
they were all
you."
like that. They were all like that. But
So
even now, like with having years of experience right now, right, and managing different, really different teams and in different industries, I still don't think that I could do something like if I would find myself in this situation again with all the experience that I have now. I still like they are adult people with their own mindsets. And like I can't change them completely. While I'm talking, I'm hearing myself and I think like, hey, I disagree here. So it's a process. So maybe the
mhm.
solution here is to be like an example and to behave because I what I've noticed through the years, when I behave really like really in polite way, like I say, hey, so I'm sorry, please help me. I like it's in my nature. I do this, and people who are usually rude to others, they start to talk to me in a really polite way. So maybe you can be an example, and then people and if people who are in your team see that you behave that way and you communicate constantly, then they might change at least for the work. They can go home and be rude, but at least here, maybe this could be the case because.
Yeah, it's for definitely its influence on work, on quality of like outputs of your team. But
Mhm.
if we like remember my case, it's if you
Mm,
recall my case, it's about good team, bad manager, but like bad communication. So we
yeah.
handle it only because of our team. And your case, it's opposite, and it's about like bad team communication.
Did I answer your question or no?
You answer on your own creation, like what you should do. But it's like bad behavior. It's not a problem.
I mean, I don't. I So this is the dream to work in dream team where you like super cool friends and you having the time of your life working
Yeah,
on
of
this
course.
project. Yes, but if it's not the case, but you still do your job great, like as a team, then I think it's you have to decide for yourself if this is something for you. Like if you want to work with the team who are your friends and this is not the team that you work with at this moment, maybe you should go and find another job. This is about values, I guess. But if this doesn't really matter to you, if your teammates are your best friends, and the job and you're not surrounded by toxic people, like it's healthy environment, just not
super awesome Avengers case, and it's okay with you, let them, stay there.
I go to my manager and
Yeah.
like say like want to share that I have like some uncomfortable like feelings
Mm-hmm.
while I doing my job, or
Mm-hmm.
because of conflict,
Mm-hmm.
lack of communication, like
Yeah.
passive aggressive, something like this. This is like between person, like behavior, yeah, person to person. What should manager do? I'm just asking. Of course, it's like logically he
Managers,
should go to handle all of this and
I I know this one. Managers should tell you to go to HR.
uh-huh.
I mean,
Or
I
it's a
really,
good case. It's a good
yeah,
case.
I mean, I
Is it
really think that
correct
it's
or
HR.
no?
Are you tired as well?
Mm,
I'm tired a
yeah.
little bit. Yeah.